lose, you still practice. Lose, you still practice. Because if you don't want to be that miserable at Atlanta, like at Atlanta the last time, you practice. Even if you lose. Exhausted, but still practice. It's like, at that stage, your mind will tell you keep going. That drive, it's just going. It will make you maintaining your going. There's one sentence that I think it's so fitting for all sports and esports. It's from the legendary marathon runner Kipchoge, you must have heard of. He said, if you don't take the pain you practice, you can't take the joy of your success. I think that is so brilliant speaking, And I think it can't, well, that sentence really influenced on me, impact on me. It's so brilliant speaking. I feel esports or traditional sports, it's just so brilliant. Let me tell you why I cloak at this round with my Banshee. At that moment, I think I can play normal at this round, at that moment. That's just what I thought. I thought, I just go 8-1-1 with you. Let's fight. Let's have it. I just think my standard build can work. I can fight. And he actually makes a lot of mistakes. Look at his gas and his money. He's floating. And he forgot for the speed of bloating. As a Zerg top player, speed bloating opening. Forget about the speed. You know how much pressure he has now. Look, he's still forgetting, and look, he's cashing, he's floating. He's not himself. And one more thing that this is Clam told me. At this round, this tournament, Clam and me discussed a lot. We have matched, and after we finished our match, we still discussing raps, VOD, and we practice. We finished our match, but we're still practicing. Okay, this is some detail that I in the Clam discussed. It's like at the early game, if you found that you have killed get some advantage, the first time you can pull it ahead like me at this place and with Hooligans, but only one tank, the first tank. What about the other tank? The other tank doesn't go to the third base, it goes to the spot of your second base near your house, near your depot. This is, he showed me his rap and we discussed and he told me. Look at, have you found his Zerglings on the bottom? Look at the small map. He's already go to my third base. Maybe still some minutes later. Or maybe earlier. Wait a second. Okay, right here. Look at my position of my mouse. There's a tank. This position is we have discussed so long with Buildy and Raps. We and me and Clam, we found out our result. So normally a tank here to defend this area's Zergling, and another tank here to defend the third base's Zergling. Now, man. So you can't really find it's at this right chord. This spot. Oh, my hand and face blocking it. Well, sorry, one second. Look, there's a lag of the tank. See the lag of the tank. Right this point. Look, so here first I can take down the whole gap of my second base. If you have a tank at this place, you can defend from the attack from that corner. But I don't need that because I attack on the left wing, so I can actually take that tank with me to attack the left bottom corner, and all the same time I terminate the threat from this angle, and he only left middle and right wing. Oh, now you can see. This tank, it's so good at this spot. It covers all, and you can do that in all the maps. And if you have the third base tank being taken down, you can deploy this tank, move a step forward, and fill in the place. It's so good. It's so good. And here, I think I make a lot of improvement. As my Euro personality, I would go my everything, go rah. But now I left the hooligans back in defense, though I didn't kill him, but I think this is a good play. This is the right. But I trade a lot from him, and he had a really difficult time defending this. And I make a mistake at this point. I become so edgy, At this point, I actually want to win. You know what I mean? I become so edgy. I should play smarter. I can take that base down, or at least I can use that to bench to take the other base down. But I forget at all. I become so. And look, I've started to make mistakes at this point. My floating's up, my supply's down. It's just because I'm becoming edgy. So you see, I fall back. I pace down. I take down my pace. And here, these 3 tanks, they are so important. I know definitely if I lose these 3 tanks, I won't have enough AOE on my front, so I would definitely lose. So I ship them back. This is so important. If I lose these 3 tanks, I would definitely be nailed this round. Finished, period. And what I'm thinking at that moment is, take your time, being patient, you can still win. So you see, I step back, I defense, I play macro, because if it's my Euro me, I will siege my tank at here. But at that day, I tell you how. At first, I've been bloated. I take down this wave of Zergling, and I know he will run to the bottom. I would know I definitely will be circled. And if I lose those 3 tanks, I would definitely lose. So I ship them back. And look here, I have 2 tanks left over here, so I can perfectly defending that. I didn't take all my tanks to the front. I don't even know what I was being done by thinking. If I was you or me, I would definitely go. Let me think. Why? It seems I forgot. I should not be forgetting, but I don't know how. I don't know how I think. By then, it surprised me even that I got 2 tanks deployed on there. Yeah, maybe just unconscious. Maybe it's like when you're into the zone and you don't know who are you beating, but you're just doing all the things that you know unconsciously. Maybe forgot. But let me tell you how should I usually macro. I F2 first and table, and I select all tanks and press D and siege up all tanks and move front. But how could I? Confusing. It's like, yeah, I win, but I'm confusing. So that's why I didn't excited as you guys all, because it's like I'm still that lead, always 8. Confusing. And here, this is another critical. And here, my Marines, I know he's already running to that place. And if it's you or me, I would definitely pull up the tanks here, go to the valley and run and attack this base. But look at what I've done here. I sieged my tank at the position. And when he attacks, it will surprise him that my tank's already sieged. And that's why I can hold the position. And that's why he cannot attack me. And that's, at this point, he lost his only chance. I don't even know why my brain can be so clarified that day. This is so detailed and so important. This is the only chance he can beat me. If he can take down that wave of my tanks, and he has 3 Vipers back home, and he can take over these 2 new bases and turn to lurkers, he can still beat. He can still play. But it's all just about this highland. Look, I know he's trying to surround me, so my tank's already starting to siege here at this point. Exactly at the moment I finish siege and he come up and he know he's lost. So steady as if you have lost something? Yes, brother. Right, exactly. I lost so many times at this kind of situation. So many. You know, my brothers, there's one sentence that's the guy has everything, fears the most, the guy has nothing. Because at that moment, I think I have nothing to lose already, okay? There's no way I become worse than last year in Atlanta. You know, I lost so much in last year, so many. You know, I remember the only chance I can go to ESL 4th or 8th because of some visa problem, I can't go. And finally, I got a chance for offline tournaments in Atlanta. I 0-6, man. I 0-6. I have lost so many. I lost so much. At that point, I feel like I don't care. Okay, listen to this commentary. She said I'm so patient too. I don't even know why I'm so patient, man. And here, my brothers, I'm unconsciously I take down that rock because I thought he may surrounding me, and if I put it down, I deploy some tanks, some liberator. He has no way to come around. He only can come from the right front, and he lose anyway. This round actually literally I have some little bit like flash. Oh, and here I have defense. I don't even know how I play like this. Since when have you seen me have defense as my second base, brothers? Oh my. Oh, you are looking at Reina. And you know what I think at this point? I think be more patient, even. I go more CC, go Academy. What if you turn to lurkers and turn me over? What if you go wormhole and Hydralisk and turn me over? So I choose to go more CC, Academy, attack, defense, and a macro, and I think I can never lose if I go patient. Let me tell you something from my heart, brothers. It's only after you have lost so many, and then you're starting to play slow. Because you have lost so many times at this exact situation, become edgy. Yeah, and excited after win. And tell you, this first round, I thank Coffee and Nice so much. Look at my face. At that point, I think, be patient, calm down, take slow. You have already won Reina. It doesn't matter anymore. And really, that by then, when the interviewer speaks, asked me, how do I feel? It's really, it doesn't matter to me. Win, lose, it doesn't matter. I want a good game at each round. By then, Coffee, me, and Nice. Coffee doesn't show, but we phoned. We have discussed so long how to counter Hero. An interesting story that by then they asked me, what would you choose, Hero or Dark? I say Dark. I didn't practice much of TVP. I won Reno, so maybe Dark. But Coffee said no, Dark is so comprehensive. Hero is better, and Hero is coming up. And this you won't gonna believe it. I have dreamed of this once. In the dream, I play with Dark, like the final. I have Ghost, and he goes lurks, and they surrounds my Ghost, and he turned me over. So I wake up. I think maybe in another timeline, if I play with Hero, maybe I can win. Really, literally, no fooling. I've told this story with Scarlet, other European players. You can check with them. I'm no fooling. I promise. Scarlet or Showtime, just go ask them. I told them I had dreamed that I play with Dark and he got lurkers and turned me over, and maybe if it is Hero, then I can win. It's like so bizarre, like it's not just, it cannot be reasoning. Maybe you think I'm laughing or made this up, but I literally really know. I really told this story on the restroom of players. Just go check. Yeah, really. And then Coffee said his Hero is better, and this really is a Hero. And then we immediately go through all the VOD, all the reps of Hero of recently. And we're mathing. He definitely go VS open on the first round. And I asked, should I use my 2BB pushing? And Coffee said, no, you just play safe. You just go safe on the first round. And go macro, go slow with him. You can definitely win. And predictably, he go VS open on the first round. What? Ah? He VC open?